Have you ever had the situation when you record the video probably from summer vacation? Maybe it's a good dialogue, maybe it's a good action scene. You spend a lot of time setting video, setting good angles, setting good light. Everything is finished, you come home, you realize there is no audio in the files, or there is no audio in some specific files. It happens, you know. I had this situation before, and believe me, it's not fun. Today I'm going to talk about how could you have avoided. Hello, my name is Slava and welcome back to my channel, where I usually share experience from my travel trips. But due to the COVID-19, there is no way to travel other than to the grocery stores across the street. Today I'm going to talk about audio recorder, specifically the one that I bought recently. It's a Tascam DR-05X. I'm going to talk about my experience with this and review basic settings. Let me start with the size. Size is very compact. It's smaller than iPhone 8 Plus. It's really nice to hold it in one hand. In the top, we can see two condensers mics for stereo sound and input to connect external mic. Front panel has a strap attachment. On the right side, we got port for microSD cards. Unlike previous model, it doesn't come with a SD card. However, it supports microSD cards up to 128 GB. Here we also got microUSB Type B to connect to computer and use it as external mic or transfer recording to a computer. Also, you can charge this device by power bank. Left side has line output for headphones in case you want to monitor sound while you're recording. Also, there is a hold switch that you can use to block all buttons while you're recording. On the bottom we have battery door with two AA batteries. Also, there is a 1/4 inch thread for connecting to the tripod and mono speaker. On the top panel we have LCD screen, LED for peak and rec, and most of its buttons. Unlike other recorders, these buttons are located very intuitively and have a good use like a regular joystick. Here we have a power or home and record. By holding first one, it's gonna turn the device or turn off the device. By pressing record, it's gonna put the device in the standby mode. You can adjust levels, but it's not gonna record until you click second time. Now it will start recording. If you click it again, it will pause recording to the same file. Click again, it will continue recording. If you wanna stop the record, you can just use stop button. Buttons plus, minus, left and right in the middle can be used as a joystick while you're in the main menu, where play acts like an enter. Also, they act as a quick shortcuts for main settings to increase volume or audio recordings or change record levels. Menu button activates main menu. Quick is for opening quick menu, and menu will depend on what mode you are. PB continuous is a playback control, and mark button is to create certain marks during the recording. Let's say there is something important in the record and you can set markers similar like in video editor and then go back to the during the play mode. Let's mount it on the tripod and go through some settings. Instead of explaining every single feature of this device, and believe me, there are so many of them, I'm just going to concentrate on setting for the YouTube or simple voice recording. Let's go to the main menu. Menu, rec settings. Format. Here you can set format of choice from low MP3 to WAV 24 bits. I usually prefer 16 bits WAV, so it will be more than enough for YouTube, and at the same time it will save space not selecting maximum 24 bits. There are many debates on sound wars regarding this, but personally I don't really hear difference between 16 and 24 bits. Sample, it can go from 44.1 till 96. Sample, I just usually leave it at 48. It's just my preference for personal use. If you're going to record for the YouTube or some video production company, it will be good. Type mono or stereo. Recording in stereo mode will make you Tascam recording using two mics, left and right. It's gonna pick and differentiate sound from each of these condensers. Let's say you're going to record orchestra or band playing, and they have certain instruments on the left, certain instruments on the right. So this guy is going to pick position of these instruments, so that if someone listens a recording in the headphones, they'll be able to hear distinction and all of these stage nuances in the audio. With respect to just interviewing someone speaking, stereo mode doesn't make any sense. It will pick up extra noise, car driving nearby, birds tweeting, or some noise from air condition. Leave these settings on mono, so it will pick up sound only in the front of the device and not from around, and make everything a bit clean. In addition, it will save space on the memory card, and it will be twice smaller than stereo. Size, I usually go for 2 GB, it depends on your SD cards. Mic, power on. These settings allows to power any mic that you connect to this device as external, for example any lapel mics. I leave these settings on all the time because I occasionally connect external non-power device. Just want to make sure it's always on. Low cut. It's an interesting option that varies from 40 to up to 220. It can help to cut very low rumbling tones. It will cut frequency that below that range. It can be air condition, noise from projectors. For voice I leave it at 40 Hz. Pre-rec, leave it off. Auto tone, leave off. Tone sec, 1 second by default. Tone volume, -30 decibels. When I set these settings, I usually manually test where my recording levels are and tweak them depending on the situation. Auto rec mode off. Level, -12 decibels. Here you want to stay below 0 to avoid distortions and peak. That's about it regarding recording settings. The rest of the settings are not that important for me, but this small device has also tuner, where you can set musical instruments, different presets for changing sounds, and much more. In order to check sound quality and its ability, I'm gonna use Tascam itself right now for this part of the video. Well, the size is very small. In one hand it feels like a mod cell phone. All buttons are very easy to operate and it's easy to reach with one hand. The interface is very intuitive and menus are easy to read and set. Its monochrome screen allows to work for long hours. On 2 alkaline batteries it can work around 18 hours. I recommend stick rechargeable ones and have a few backup just in case. Micro SD card of your preference and all you're set. The build quality is amazing. Tascam did really good job. Button location and intuitive menus make this device one of the best in the class. Audio quality is great and has so many options to choose from. Considering its price around 150 Canadian dollars and all mentioned options, it's hard to find something that beats it. Thank you for watching my review. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it was informative. See you next time.